Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well, and of course welcome back to another SMV Wiz video. If you thought the last video was a banger, just wait for what I have in store for you in this one. I kid you not, this was the most fun I've had in Wiz in literal goddamn years. That being said, if you haven't seen the last video, I'd highly recommend checking it out. It's linked in the description. As a quick summary, in that video I put on more blades than you'd ever need, and whilst I learned a lot about the game, there were only two things that really mattered. First of all, the game loads the blades one by one. If you have enough of them, the game will enter the selection phase and freeze anyone's game that hasn't loaded in all the blades yet. With enough blades, you can eventually stop the game from loading the battle altogether. The second thing I learned is, I have no friends, and the only person who really suffered because of the ring of lag was me. Since I couldn't get anyone to port to me, I'm now going to take the ring of lag to everyone else, and that's how I ended up in this position. I know there's a lot going on, so let me break it down for you. We have 5 game instances. The top 3 are Valdus, James, and Wolf. Valdus is the MC, James and Wolf belong to my friends, but at this point they're basically my accounts. On the bottom I have 2 new accounts I created specifically for this challenge, Grace Water and Quinn Steed. I'll get into what everyone's roles are in a second. First I have to explain what my goal is, and it's simple. Break Unicorn Way, run everyone's lane. I'm hoping that if I place on enough blades, then everyone will have to load them all in, and if they're still loading when the selection phase starts, I can crash their games. In order to do this, I've got Valdus, James and Wolf stocked with even more blades than last time, so prepare yourself. Valdus will be receiving everything, James and Wolf will be supporting. However, this challenge differs from the last one in one major way. I have a 4th slot, where anyone can join and end the battle. That's why I chose a dungeon instance last time. This is also where Grace Water comes in. After killing the second minion, she's basically useless for the next 3 hours of game time. Her only role is to prevent someone else from joining and consequently ending this entire thing. Finally, Quinn Steed. He's my scout. He's been strategically placed to monitor the footfall at the entrance to Unicorn Way, where I expect most people to enter or exit. There'll be more on him in a minute. So let's get started. I'm not going to bore you with 2 hours of me blading, reshuffling and occasionally slapping a pixie. I'm assuming you've either watched my previous video or you've played the game and know exactly what I'm talking about and what I'm about to do. I was heavily debating on whether to bang a montage, but I did 3 of them last time. I know the first 2 were lazy, but the third one was pretty good. You know what? I'm just going to reuse it. Here you go, lads. Just like that, you've seen about 1.5 hours worth of recording, which means we're that much closer to seeing the results. Hopefully you didn't miss it, but during that time, loads of people stepped onto the battle. It's a good thing Aqua was doing her job. As for the reshuffles, it turns out I only needed like half of them, and I didn't have to touch a single one of my TCs. I might have overprepped there just a little bit. As for my PC, well, just take a look for yourself. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 and 4 are lagging badly. This is worse than last time when I was at the same point, which for the records is about 6700 blades. This is about the time where when you port in, it takes so long to load the blades that it will cut into the selection phase, freezing your game. But I couldn't tell if anyone was stuck here. In fact, only 4 of my 5 game instances were suffering. Why are you not suffering?
You ready to fucking die?
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Oh, maybe Quinn is too far away for the blades to load in. Yep, after having moved him closer, it turns out the battle only loads in when you're close to it. Good thinking, Kingzao. Lag reducing measures, I like. This also meant I had to establish boundaries of where the battle gets loaded in, which turns out to be this roadblock over here, and I'm gonna assume it's a roadblock over there. Crossing these boundaries also lags my computer by deloading all 700 blades at once. We're gonna see how these boundaries affect others in a little bit. First, I need to admit and show you something. During this challenge, I was watching a movie on Netflix, which means my attention wasn't really on the game. It was only during editing I noticed this lad, who stuck around for a whole 20 minutes or so. So I checked the footage, and it turns out Wolf Spirit thought to himself that this battle full of 4 random people and 1 lost soul would be the perfect spot to show off all of his ones and 2 of his mounts. So now I'm gonna judge them, and you are too. Wolf Spirit, I hope this is what you wanted.
Okay.
I love it.
Really? I don't know.
No, you haven't even tried it on yet. Try it on.
Not at work. I'll try it on.
Fashion show! Fashion show! Fashion show at lunch!
No.
Fashion show! Fashion show! Fashion show at lunch! Fashion show! Fashion show! Fashion show at...
Welcome one and all to the first ever SMV fashion show. Today we've got a huge lineup from the artist Spirit Wolf. He's got a few designs to show us and we'll be rating them. Without further ado, let's get this started. Forged in the sanctuary of heaven, the first one he has to show us is this fantastic staff, winged to fight the demons of Dragonsfire. This staff kicks us off with a heavenly 7, all ratings are out of 10. Now I know we all run up the stairs when we turn the lights off, but with this next one, that will never happen again. In fact, not only can you take your time walking up the stairs, you'll be able to put this board in your mouth, and now you're one step closer to becoming a true wizard. Oh, and let's not forget those sick gains you're gonna get after holding this 20 kg ball 24/7. 3 fantastically unique benefits, 1 wand, 10 stars from me. You've heard of Poseidon. We all know Poseidon swims around with a giant stabby fork. This fork gets a 6 out of 10 from me because frankly, a giant knife would have been better. Now imagine mass producing this giant fork. Yeah, we got this bad boy. Not only is it a knockoff of an already mediocre wand, it's got the worst possible quality seal known to man. I'd be damned if I give this more than a 2. Our first sword. I'm a huge fan of them. This is getting a 6. That's the lowest I'll ever go on a sword because frankly I think this one is leaning on type 2 diabetes. It could do to shave off some of that excess bulk. I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'm going to give this a rating of 1 Kinder Egg because surprise me, what is this? Ooh, boy, we got another sword, and it's one of the better ones. This is one of my personal favourites. Supposedly this sword was held by one of the strongest demons alive. However, this is also a Chinese knockoff, so it's only going to get a 7.5. I think this is Asuna's fencing sword. It looks like a knockoff though. Well, I enjoyed the sword art abridged more than the actual sword art, so I'm giving this a just open your menu rating. Ever wanted to hold unicorn poop? This gets a poopsie slime surprise. The Master Sword. Bask in its glory. The aura. Its power cannot be contained. Legend says if you carry this sword for more than 69 days, you'll be transported to the furthest corner of the spiral, where you can stomp on your enemies before storming the castle and saving the princess. Oh wait, that's the wrong game. 100 Deku seeds for this. Bruv, how many knockoff products we got here? I don't even need to check the seal to know this is a knockoff Master Sword. If you hold this sword for 69 days, well, congratulations. This sword only has a lifespan of 2 swings, and that's because unlike the original, which was made with rare magical materials, this sword is made with the ashes of deceased overworked employees. If your enemy doesn't kill you, this sword will. I give this sword one more swing before the underworked employees seek revenge on you. Finally, the 2 mounts. For the first one, I was going to give a rating, but there's one person who loves horses more than I do, so I asked him to rate it. Here's what he had to say. And his last mount. I ain't getting copyrighted for this. If there's going to be any ads on my video, then at the very least I should be the one getting paid. This gets a copyright claim. There we have it. If you'd like to get your say in on these ones and mounts, feel free to respond to my comment. Terms and conditions apply. All comments will be charged 65 pence per character. Minimum charge £3. Available to participants over 18 in the UK, USA or Southern Hemisphere. Does not include Northern Ireland. Refunds are not available. Should your child rack up a £10,000 bill, well, sucks to be you. For full terms, subscribe to my channel. After watching Wolf Spirit ride off into the sunset, it was time. With Quinn standing strategically in a corner where he surely isn't suspicious but is 100% preying on victims, we turn to see our first one, Kylie Moon. Looks like she bumped into the little barricade set up by Kingsale and enforced by myself. I could hardly believe my eyes. We've only just started and already 1 confirmed kill. As I was casually blading, within a whole 3 seconds we see Matthew fly past, Alora phase shift through a building, and Kira dies in the middle of the road. This is going a little too well. Also, anyone we see gliding across is 100% broken. I know this because when I ported Quinn to the Ring of Lag, his game broke and I was treated to this beauty. After a very long time, Quinn's game finally started working again. This is what everyone else has to experience if they want to continue playing the game in this little area. I am officially gatekeeping Unicorn Way. Next we get to another drive-by. Taking a closer look, we see the barricade has stopped another victim, Justin Emerald Blade. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Matthew got dragged from the faraway lands of Unicorn Way back to a battle, and Kira is just standing there, menacingly. I tried calling out to them, hoping I could get a response and maybe some feedback on my hard work out here, but don't expect too much. Another drive-by. This time I think it's Dakota Shadowstalker, and in the background you can see Justin Emerald Blade has just managed to escape. Everyone say hello to Roslyn. Whoa, Jinhel, slow down. Bloody ice skaters, they drive on the road like they pay road tax. Within seconds, Kieran has sealed his fate. When my next turn starts, his game will break, and since he's in a battle, there's no escape for him. So Kieran just ended his battle, and now Destiny has started her own one over Kieran's dancing dead corpse. This is amazing. Finnegan didn't even make it 1 second. The moment he stepped foot onto Unicorn Way, he just broke. Honestly, at this point, I wonder what's beyond that wall. Well, Janelle made it back. Maybe we could. No, never mind. Bye, Janelle. And Kieran gets caught again. Rosalind just skating along. Nothing to see here. Ooh, Patrick made it past Kira. We got a new record. Man got spawn trapped by that lost soul. It's peak, fam. Well, Shannon made it past. Same can't be said for Tyler. The moment he joins Kieran dips, I can only imagine Kieran is literally rebooting his entire PC. At this point, the lost soul has too many pips, and fearing our Harvest Lord, Tyler also dips the scene. Not to worry though, because someone replaces him not too long after. Joshua Dragonmender. We've also got Brecken on the side there. He's doing his customs checks. It should only last a few minutes. Shanna also gets stopped. Sadly, she hasn't got her passport, so she may be denied entry into Wizard101.
I don't feel so good.
And now Dylan gets stopped by immigration officers at the border too. No one gets past our border force. I then see a familiar face, Patrick Soulstrider. I try warning him, but it's too late. To get a better understanding of what it's like crossing this border, I tried it myself and well, yeah, it's pretty bad. And now I also got to reload all these blades. We'll return to Quinn in a minute. In the meantime, let's watch the rest.
Thanks, Quinn. Yeah, I keep freezing. I figured it was because my game is installing, but I guess not.
No, Patrick, no. It's not because your game is installing. Joshua chimes in. I'm not the only one freezing then. Lol. And Quinn is back. but damn that lag. I returned to Luke Skywalker doing Jedi things, and look whose PC just finished rebooting. It's Kieran Hawkblade. How you been, mate? Luke, go back to training Baby Yoda, you don't want to be here. Kieran tries to change ROMs the moment he joins, but he's too slow and now he's going to be stuck here for another 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm blaming this lag with a new update done by King's Out. It's good to see the community trusts the game devs. Joshua is frozen right next to the lag source and he has absolutely no idea. And for the record, we currently have 933 blades placed at this point, and if the game can load them at about 5 blades per second, it's going to take just over 3 minutes to load every single one of them. Joshua and Kieran both managed to flee at around the same time. Honestly, I'm happy for them. With every escapee, however, we get a replacement. Welcome back, Dakota, to Unicorn Way. It seems his game is still working, he's able to get out a spell and also replies to me calling out to him, but by the time I could type out "let me know if your game freezes" with no red words, his game was frozen again. Dakota gets caught and is once again in a battle. Hey Elijah! He has no idea what he signed himself up to. Samuel runs past. From another view, we can see he really doesn't make it far. Patrick enlightens us with some of his knowledge. Sadly, no one takes heed except for me. What a waste. Elijah and Dakota, lol. Another Quinn is quite literally playing through the lag. Respect that. Patrick is an absolute lad, bruv. Look at me playing the wolf in sheep's clothing. So Quinn made it pretty far, but it wasn't far enough. And we can also see our best buddy Kieran Hawkblade frozen way off in the distance. The fact I didn't get reported for this is just astounding, honestly. Turning around, we see Elijah saving pips for a big hit, and Dakota, who just managed to escape, has returned. We all know how this will go. Can we get an F in the comments for Dakota? A beautiful sight, right? Dakota frozen on the left and a lost soul winning a battle on the right. Quinn and Kieran are having a great time at the German-Poland border. Looks like a lost soul caught Quinn slipping and his time has come. Blake may have gotten denied entry into Poland. I'm really not allowed to say. James Starthorn looked a little lost himself, but eventually found his lost soul and now he's sealed his fate. Once again, by the time I was able to type this message, his game had already frozen. Morgan, this is a great audition for being a lost soul, but I'm on a tight schedule here. We'll do this another time.
Bye, have a great time.
Now I know this is a wizard game, but watch this magic trick performed by Kieran Hawkblade. Whoever's counting, please tell me how many times his game is frozen in particular. Oh look, it's Arta. And he immediately dips. He knows what's coming. Kieran is not good. Arta also, for whatever godforsaken reason, has returned. We ain't gonna get a reply for a while, and we will know why. Elijah Dragon Breath in the background over there is not here for a good time, but a long time. I don't know how this has happened, but James Starthorn no longer has any pips. Kieran has finally loaded in for like the 10th time, and Aiden makes it past without suffering. Bloody hell, Kieran, man, don't jump scare me like that. Oh, hey. Don't tell me his game is broken again. Kieran, man, what the hell? I actually feel sorry for him at this point, but I'm not gonna stop. I feel sorry for him. Arta, however, is trying his best to just flee, but when we turn around, we have Blaze Hexlinger, whose game is already frozen. Look who it is, man. I think this time he makes it out, though. Fortunately. Rogan, on the other hand, intentionally or not, he's joined the battle. Can the Lost Soul get another win, or will Rogan return to finish off what he may or may not have started? Grace makes it way further than Finnegan. To be honest, anyone who doesn't immediately crash out makes it further than Finnegan. He got fisted, man. But now the pressure is on Rogan. He has to return and win his battle to impress Grace and hopefully get himself a Wiz girlfriend. I turn around to say a familiar name. No, not Kieran, but Arta. He escapes only to come back and crash. What is his thought process? I'm just taking the piss at this point, oh my days. I never thought emotions could properly be conveyed through words, but here I feel like Arta's bro, not good, conveys so much pain. So much pain. I say my magic words and it's safe to say he crashes again. Will I ever get a reply to this question? Who knows? It was at this point I thought I'd turn my mic on and convey my thoughts as things were happening. Enjoy gaming size commentary. Okay, hold on. I was watching Gladiator this entire time, but this is becoming too funny, man. I was back, his game's crashed again. Aiden was over there. His game was crashed. Rogan's been crashed for so long. He's died, and now it's Thanos. I'm waiting for Arthur, mate. Oh, somebody say who's this? Patrick! Patrick! It's the same Patrick! This game's crashed again! You're back! Game's still bugging out. I'm taking absolute piss. His game's broke. Oh, Scarlet's coming, Scarlet's coming on. You will eventually stop freezing if you push through. It's just Patrick. I think Patrick has like a really good PC because no one else. I have a feeling Varnus's game is frozen. Yeah, his game's frozen. Varnus is. Oh, Scarlet might be done as well. Let's see. Nope, she's gone. Oh, his PC is trash. Oh no, Varnus ain't frozen. Varnus is good. Varnus is good. Oh no, Rogan, they got. Oh no. Wait, have the games frozen as well? We'll find out. We'll find out. Oh, we got a few people. All four of them are gonna get snapped. Oh, I just can't do this. Oh, it's just done, man. He's just done. I think some of the games are gone. Yep, one person's gone. One person quit the game. I think, okay, so now that she's joined, yeah, she's not gonna crash this turn. I think next turn she'll crash. Oh no, she's gone. She's gone. She's gone. She just walked out of it. We got two people. We got two people. Nice. Talk about abuse. Hold on. Let's move up a bit. Because I know for a fact there's people back here, maybe. Oh god, the game is so laggy. Nah, I think this is the best spot to be in. Whoa, this is hilarious, mate. I'm gonna go back to watch the thingy. I'll leave this one in for another 20 minutes, and then we'll push on to phase 2.
Hello? Hello there.
I don't feel so good.
Hello there.
I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Another one.
Unfortunately for the poor souls that were playing Wizard101 on this particular day, the torture wasn't over just yet. I sat there with a broken Wiz client for more than 2 hours, so I still have stuff to show you. We start with Mark Sea Thief. This guy comes into Unicorn Way. It's the first time we've seen him. He's having a blast of a time. He's trying to level up and get some questing. He's probably a smurf anyway. He stops in the middle of the road. Alright, not to worry. He continues walking. We see he's just sort of chilling there. Has his game broken? From another point of view, it looks like he has indeed broken. But just wait. And now he's broke. Look at him glide away. Amazing. Obviously, I have more than one game instance running at this place. From a different game instance, we see this. And he's gliding off in a different direction. The game is now so broke that different instances of the game show different things. What have I done? The alpha battle over here has now is just farming bodies at this point. We've got 2 people fighting over 2 dead bodies. No, wait, correction. We got 2 dead bodies and 1 person fighting over a dead body. There are now 3 dead people in this area. Nicholas comes, what's he gonna do? He may have crashed. I think he's crashed. Oh god. Look, he died. We just saw a man die. Chris, what? Man got born a 4-star. Oh no, Lauren, David, stay away. We've got 2 dead bodies. Oh, Lauren crashes just behind the dead bodies. And she managed to get into a fight. Oh my god, this is amazing, man. Bye bye, Lauren. Oh, somebody decided to pour in. Brooke, I don't know why you decided to pour in. Look, go. From another angle, you can just see she's sort of just standing there. So Tara thinks she's in a battle, but she's not really. And then she actually gets into a battle. I only imagine she's getting about 2 frames a second. Somebody just disappears in the background there. But we all know how Tara death is gonna go. She will die. Not in the game, but the game itself will die. Goodbye, Tara. I'll see you in a short while. Oh look, it's Val the Surf Pants. I wonder what's gonna happen to him. Bye bye, Nicholas. It was great having you here. I'll see you soon when you rejoin. Somehow Tara's managed to get herself back into a fight. I don't know how this has happened. Oh god, is Tara squared? We got a second Tara. Will she join the battle or has she crashed? I think what's happened here is Tara brought in her alt account that she's probably going to quest together with, and both of them have crashed. As a few people run past, you know, it's all good. It seems that Tara's back, but it's highly unlikely. Nicholas. Is this the same Nicholas as before? Oh my god, it's the same Nicholas! I didn't even notice. So the person that ran past was Nicholas Firesmith. And he didn't even make it out. He didn't make it out. Man came back and he didn't make it out. Tara once again wins the battle. I don't know how she's done this, but she's escaped. But Tara Ashbringer hasn't made it out. So it's Tara for Tara, and I can accept that. Nicholas ports out. Once again, he's made it out, but he's probably going to come back. Tara decides to come back. Does she not realize her friend Tara over there has crashed? She's going to crash again. Look at her run, bruv. Chris Silversword is back. We all know he ain't going to make it out. Yep, and there he goes. He's drifting away. Tara Death makes an easy escape. Just kidding. She ain't going nowhere. It's Kimber Cloud, ladies and gentlemen. She's back. She's probably playing in like 5 FPS. And her game crashes. Oh no, Tara got into a battle. She wins and then lags away. Oh god. But not to worry because we have Tara and Kimmer. Oh, Tara's back. Oh my god. So many Taras. Chris dies again. Nope. Actually this time he makes it out. Lucky guy. I see Tara. I don't know which one. The second Tara says I am good. But we all know that's not true. So Oscar, if my game is working properly, and she just goes no. I think no is an understatement. There is so much behind that no. We've seen her crash multiple times, and she's probably playing at 5 FPS, and she's crashed again probably. It crashed once I approached the enemy. No, Tara, that's not what happened. I was debating on whether to explain it or not, but I think it's better if I just don't say anything. And it was about this time that Gaming Side decided to turn his mic back on and give his thoughts. Let's hear what he has to say. I can't do this. It crashed once I approached it. This is illegal. I'm so. This is illegal. Why am I allowed to do this? Why am I allowed to do this? Why haven't they thought about this beforehand? Huh? Why have they not implemented countermeasures? What is going on? Like, this isn't even clickbait. I'm quite literally ruining everyone's day. And look, Michelle's gone. She's done. Okay, when the next turn starts, she's finished. That's if I can even get to the next turn. It's so laggy. Oh, look at this, man. It's so laggy. Alright, Michelle, you're good for now. You got time. If you can make it before this turn, oh my god, look at that. Getting like 2 frames a second here. Oh god. Oh, bro, the wrong person. No. Michelle, oh, she made it. I think she made it out. Wait, Michelle. Wait, oh, I think her game crashed, I'm not gonna lie. Yep, yeah, her game's gone. There you go. She's gone. She's gone. She's not gonna make it past it. She's after this battle's done. She's gonna be there. She's not moving. You good? Hi. Wait, I think I might have reached the point where the game breaks further now, where it stops loading altogether. I may have reached that stage. These two have been here for time. I feel sorry for them. Now I could check. Let's check. Oh my god. Okay. Oh boy. Ooh. We've done it. We've done it. There we go. So we reached the next part of the game. Okay, so let's check this. No. 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 No, Michelle, no. You're lucky, Michelle. Just missed it. That makes me sad. That makes me very sad. Well, that means this challenge is a bust. Tara's still broken. Kim is still broken. I'm gonna leave it to editing version of me to take care of the rest here. I think I've done a good job, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Uh-oh. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Oh, we're gonna be here for some time. Oh no, no, never mind. Return. Return. Oh, God knows what just happened there. So currently I'm the only one suffering. Anyway, I'll leave it to future me to take care of the rest. I'll see you guys in a bit. So, now that we have reached the end of the challenge, it is time to do the one and only thing left, and that is to kill this loss. So, and I did it the only way we know how on the SMV channel. Just like that, the lag has ended, and so has this video, so I will see you in the next one. Take care. Did you think that was it? Hell no, because I still got something else to show you. You see, in my last video, I got a decent number of views, and with actual views, you get some comments. Some people decided to comment.
Imagine enfeebling all those blades.
And I saw it and I responded and I said, who would dare do that? Because I sat there and thought, no one is crazy enough to do that. And then Mike decided to respond.
Next video, enfeeble your blades.
It's almost like he knew what my next video was gonna be. I mean, it's not like I hinted towards it in my last video, but you know. But he said it with so much gusto, so much pizzazz that I just sat there and thought, you know what, it has to be done. And so here we are. with my final few blades being placed on, we are finally just about ready to hit an enfeeble, and it was on this attempt that I had roughly around, now I had about 900ish blades on at this point, and I was placing on literally my last one, and this happened. You're taking the piss, right? Now, I didn't have it recorded, but I quite literally lost my mind. I don't even know how many hours I spent doing that. All gone down the drain because I forgot that when you run out of spells, it just ends the PvP. It literally just ends the PvP. Just thinking about it still frustrates me. But yeah, I stopped playing that day because I thought, screw it, you know, I spent hours doing this, I ain't got the patience to do this again, so I went to sleep instead. Yeah, I slept very early that day. And then I woke up the next day and I decided to try this again. This time though, I have a little bit of experience. The previous night I was able to put on 900 blades, this time I was able to put on about 1,100 and something along those lines. You had the number on your screen. Also, one thing I wanted to point out is that even though I had about 900 blades, or in the second instance about 1,000, there was virtually no lag. I was completely taken aback by this. Yes, it did mean that I could get the blades on a little bit quicker, but why was there no lag? Every single time I've done this thus far, it has been laggy. But both times I've done it in this area, is it the area? I don't know, maybe it could be, but there has been literally no lag. I've maybe dropped like 2 or 3 FPS, maybe it just looks a little bit patchy, but compared to before, there's nothing. So I sat there and thought maybe KingsIsle just updated it or something and they fixed it. So I went to the update notes. I scrolled down a little bit and I thought, it's probably going to be something to do with PvP improvements or new spells and content, but whatever. But I was reading through it and honestly there was nothing, quite literally nothing. This was an update from months back. But then I scrolled down a little bit further and I read miscellaneous. Here it is. So, may cast weakness no longer casts on the owner of the pet. What pet was putting may cast weakness on its own owner? You can't even put it on yourself. Why is the pet doing it? What kind of snaky pet is this? This is what happens when you don't feed your pet stuff it likes and you just give it, you just force feed it. This is what happens when you do the dance and you don't just, it's just, you just force feed the pet. Oh god, and then it got worse because I went down, I read a little bit longer, and there's this one, may cast weakness should no longer fire off in an endless. Imagine, you just get stun locked by may cast weakness. Worse yet, imagine it just keeps placing on you. But no, there was nothing about fixing the blade issue here, but I don't know, maybe if there was a new one, a more recent update, because there's nothing about it over here, so I don't know why it's doing it. Maybe it's just because there's no enemy AIs roaming around that is just not lagging it. I really don't know. If anyone knows, by all means let me know. I have no solution, I have nothing to suggest. But anyway, let's continue. And what you're seeing now is the final few blades being put on before finally we hit an enfeeble. So prepare yourselves, because I almost, you know, accidentally pressed flee rather than return. Wouldn't that have been something? But here we go. I'm now just gonna play the footage without actual any editing, and I'm just gonna let you guys watch it and enjoy, really. So have fun. I'll see you guys real soon.